Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. Today, I am here with Taco, and we're about to cast on Call of Duty B team as their match. Who are they playing?
Oh my god, I forgot.
They're playing Ashland. Put him on the spot. He wasn't ready for the lob. Today, we got a pretty interesting match as the Call of Duty Academy team is playing their first map of the season as they have a brand new lineup from last season. I used to be in that lineup, but I knew my abilities was not up to par. But we have a returning player as Anxiety leads the team with two new players as Stash is the returning player, and we got two new ones, Carelog and Russ. So, Taco, what can we expect on this team as we got the map bans, but what can we really expect from the showing?
So the maps that we will be playing are 6-star, 6-star, Invasion, Rio, Invasion. Now that's if we get to those last two maps. And also, just to recap, the way that the games go, it's hardpoint search, control, hardpoint search. Now, I haven't had the pleasure of watching this team. I know you've played a little bit with them. How do you think they're gonna do during this match?
Well, I feel like they have pretty much a good bit of chemistry they have done over the past 2 months. Really much. With me leaving a month ago, I believe whoever took my spot stepped up in that good role. I'm not sure what spot I had on the team, to be quite frank with you, but nevertheless, me being able to witness a lot of these players and how they play and how they grow with each other, I think we're going to have a really good matchup. But it's Call of Duty after all. Who knows what could happen? You can either start off hot or start off cold and just work your way back to being how you were at I can say like normal point per se, just out there, just doing your best on being the best player you can be for this team. But the big thing I want to say for this team is communication. I mean, two of these players played with each other a lot last semester in the season. We got two new guys. One of them was actually watched every stream that we played with Call of Duty, so he knows a good bit about what we do, how we play, and how we operate. So that shouldn't be a struggle. But I would say our rookie spotlight is probably Kellogg, as he tried out this semester and made the team. So we got a little bit of a new work, but nevertheless, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good matchup. I mean, they play well in scrims, they play well in pretty much just regular ranked play. So, but ranked play is not really going to turn here. But Ashland, on the other hand, I mean, I got a little bit of detail to them, a little bit not. They're pretty good, I would say, but there's not really much info to gather. Can't tell if this is a new team or an old team. So
Now we have a similar map set up from last week. Instead of Karachi twice, we're doing 6-star twice.
Oh,
How do you think those first two maps are going to affect their play?
I would say pretty much. I mean, if you know the rotations on 6-star for hardpoint, you should know the rotations for search and destroy. I would say the good bit is probably how you're going to evaluate how the other team plays. If they play really well on hardpoint, they're most likely going to play really well on search. Now, if they're not winning a lot of gunfights or not really rotating well, that's going to play in on search, because if you're not rotating and you're not really holding a point well, what says you're going to do better on search? How are you going to defend a site if you can't hold down a point? So that's really going to play in on how this game's going to go. Hardpoint is really much of a trend center. It shows a lot of skills, gunfights, rotations, movements, setups. It's just going to show everything that we need to know about how this match is going to go. But that's being said, not every match is going to be determined on hardpoint. Not every match is going to be determined by search and destroy. It's all about who's in the groove, who has the better stuff. And I believe we're about to start in a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab your Coca-Cola beverage. Sorry about that. Any snacks, any food, blankets, sit back in the chair, and we're about to start this little matchup going on. Unless I just got lied to. I think I just got lied to. But thanks to everyone watching the stream. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on another stream, make sure you check out our social media outlets. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, of course you got Twitch, and we got YouTube. So make sure you follow on any updates for up and coming streams or any updates or any announcements, just really. But here we go. So we better start. And we're starting with... Oh, Are we starting?
I mean, something's happening. I mean, they're in the game.
Now here we go. Now the best route for Southern Miss is to see whether or not they're going to take control of Hill 1 or P1. Let's see how he goes. We got Anxiety watching him. He's going to go outer pool, trying to set up that pool side flank. Make sure he gets any little guy just wandering over there. We got Kellogg playing up top of the stairs, shooting in DJ. We got Russ pushing in on point. Got taken down by Bean. Two Southern Miss players are down.
It's not looking good right here for Southern Miss. I mean, 2 of them down that early.
Sash pull up to you. Anxiety push up from pool stairs. Russ got one from DJ. There's one Ashland University player on. He takes Chow. Russ got the kill, but ultimately got traded. We got Anxiety's in there. Gun down. They gotta get that guy off of pool stairs if they want to be able to capture this point, but I believe they're gonna rotate. They kept spawns. Ashland was able to get at least 32 points, 37 points off of P1, but they did not rotate well trying to get spawns for P2.
Southern Miss looking really good here. You know, they haven't yet to take the hard point. However, looking at their KD, they are on top of these kills. They're just gonna have to get on that hard point and hold it down. You can tell they have the shooting. They just need to get on that hard point.
That's not P2. That's the wrong spot.
A little bit of a difficulty there. I believe one of the hill rotations got updated. And that's a bit of a little confusion from both teams as everyone was watching. We were here trying to.
That is not the actual P2. They messed up the hardpoint rotation. I didn't even know you could change that. I didn't even. Yeah.
Oh,
Well.
a little bit of a mess up rotation there. Everyone was left wondering what was happening as the normal P2 was not where it was. So a little bit of a mixer while we fix that, ladies and gentlemen. But so far, Ashton got a bit of a gunny. I ain't gonna lie to you. They can gun.
They came out really strong there. However, Southern Miss was taking those kills. They just could not get to that hard point. I mean, they both teams started out strong, but this game you have to take that hard point. It does not matter how many kills you have. If you have one guy on that hard point holding it down, I mean, it doesn't matter how many kills you get.
I would say probably the one thing Southern Miss done that could have been better. They were eagle challenging a little bit too much. They did have one guy, and there was 2 of us alive while Ashton was back in spawn. They could have probably communicated that a little bit better and chow and just be able to set up while the other 2 spawn on the backside. But nevertheless, this is a good little example. Southern Miss was a little bit coming out the gates. I know this is like first game jitters, so it's going to be real interesting on how things are going to shape up after the first match.
I mean, I'm excited.
I am as well. Well, anyone who's just tuning in, we had a little bit of a difficulty as one of the map rotations did not go to plan. I don't know what happened there, to be quite frank with you. I don't know. Maybe it's a new update. We are not CDL, so we don't play on old patches. So we are dealt with, and with custom matches and CDL mode not doing well, it's going to be really, really hard. But as I say that, we are getting back into this game.
Let's lock and load, boys.
Good question, Disreal. I don't know how that really happens. But nevertheless, we are back. We are live. And let's see what Southern Miss can do here. They did, however, lost P out on P1, but they can easily get it back as we are starting. Looks like Anxiety doing the same thing, and so is Stash. Both are coming outside, going in. We got 2 of our players in. We got Russ being the main point man, holding down. Stash got the U. Kellogg got one on DJ. Anxiety pushed up on DJ, taking DJ. Ooh, 3 down for Southern Miss.
Crazy start here from Ashland. I mean,
Southern Miss spawned out in statue. That's a first time spawnage for me, but nevertheless, a little setup here. 1 DJ, one's playing U, one's playing statue. Southern Miss gotta communicate. No one has taken the full stair side, as we do have Carolog going to pull side, but it looks like they're gonna chalk P1 and go straight to P2. Stash is on a 2-0 right now. A little good setup here for P2. Ashland still has not pushed up to get P2 spawns, which is crucial if you want to keep on getting the nice rotations, as Russ playing in air ducks, getting that kill. Stash got killed from behind. Let's see who's going to try to kill Fear. Russ push out. Stash with the kill. Kellogg's going down. Absolutely get beamed in pool. Trades out galore. Stash with a 2-piece, cleared the point. So the still got spawned, so this is a great setup here for Stash. One's got to play in blue. Anxiety playing in ducks. So we got Kellogg on pool side. This is a great setup for Southern Miss. Russ died in blue. Kellogg died in outer. Can Stash continue on? Looks like Southern Miss is going to go ahead and rotate. Well, there's 2 Ashland players on P3. Pure Toxin is playing in white, I believe. Russ challenging him. He's low. I believe he knows he's low. See how Stash does, and he gets the... Nah, it wasn't Stash. That was Russ. My apologies, audience. What a great chow. Ashland gaining the beginning points, but we have Russ pushing in the bar. Kellogg throwing an aid in. Oh, good. Clear. 4 down for Ashland. I am not keeping up because this is just fast gameplay. Great start for Southern Miss trying to come back. 30 points down. We got Anxiety playing on outer, going to pull side. Russ is the hilltop man. There's 1 in stairs. I wonder if Southern Miss is going to get that. 2 down for Ashland. 3 up for Southern Miss. Anxiety pushing. Actually playing in pull stairs, being annoying, having that route. Is Ashland going to be able to stop him? Absolutely playing. Kellogg's playing in U. Russ with the 5-piece, 1 away from a cruise. So the Miss has found life in this second restart. Great aim from Russ, pushing through.
That's a cruise for Russ.
That's a freebie. Beautiful play. We got a little bit of audience in the crowd tonight. Great kill from Russ. I believe he got the cruise. He does have the cruise, but so does Mims.
Russ 11 and 5 right now.
Off the gates, hot and ready. Anxiety contesting, not knowing that he's there. He got 2. 1 left. Pushing through you. Russ got that. There's 1 more laying down. Russ can easily get this point if he can just kill him. It's going to be a good route. Oh, he never looked left.
Corners.
Stash knows he's there with the comms. Anxiety kills 1. Kellogg kills another. Mims kills 1. 1 left. 3 down. Stash is pushing out. Oh, they just playing the little sneaky, laying down. No one has ever gave a look for Southern Miss. A little bit of a blunder. But let's see what they do in the next rotation. See how they set up. They should know there's Beam is still on P3, knowing that he can go through you and try to, or he's gonna push you spawn. He is gonna try to push you spawn, trying to get that flip. So the Miss gotta be able to get any points they can and kill anybody near it. Beam with the flank coming through. He's on a 5-piece. He's 1 away from a cruise as well. He got the cruise. Well, what a good clear. Russ is the last alive for Southern Miss and dies. This is going to be one hell of a game so far.
It's anyone's game right now. I mean, both teams coming out. 2 of them I have the cruise missile. I think it's Russ has the cruise missile for Southern, and then Bean.
Indeed. And also Mims. Or MS. Either way it goes. So the Miz looks like they give up and going to rotate. They got to make sure that anybody from Ashland pushing backside, they clear and kill. Stash was unable to get the kill, and 3 down for Southern Miss. And they have flipped spawn. This is the worst case scenario for Southern Miss, but Kellogg playing on outer. If he can hold this and kill them without them gaining a big enough boost, it's going to be real crucial for Southern Miss, and he goes down. But Southern Miss is there. Let's see what Russ can do. Miss. Stash. Miss.
Bean on a
Anxiety is playing in blue. Lean is on a 10 streak. Southern Miss has to find life or some sort of play. They have to break up this hard point. Anxiety pushes through in the back.
Beam streak gone.
Southern Miss has to gain every point, including scraps, to be able to stay in this dogfight. Anxiety on a 4-piece. And crucial. 2 down for an Ashland. 3 down for Ashland. Let's see how well someone's going to do on this rotation. We got Russ already playing in the top rotation. Already on P3, laying down in the bushes. He has a good eye line too. Oh, you see MS, and Stash got him. No, Kellogg got him. My apologies. Kellogg is also there. 3 down for Ashland. So the miss looking like they are not down yet. Let's see what type of setup they can do with Ashland still having the spawns.
What a kill there.
And as we go, Bean playing through. Stash going from stairs, pool stairs. Got 2 down.
Right there.
Kellogg hopping up on point. Rush push up. So the miss got it. And Stash got 3-pieced. Anxiety pushing through in white. You know he's there, and they got him. So then just gotta go ahead and rotate. Forget all these points. They can't win off this point. They gotta remember that. For the next 3 kills are gonna really determine the outlook of this match. So them is down by only 86 points.
Kellogg's with the team kill right there.
And as we go, here we go. Looks like Ashland got the point already. They were able to set up with Southern Miss not being there to do, but we got 2 players going to U. Let's see how this gunfight's going to shape out. Rush got the 2-piece. Southern Miss now able to get the point. Stash playing on that top point, making sure, but Rush dies on the hill. Psycho now on it for Ashland. Southern Miss gotta make sure Ashland can win off of this. Anxiety contesting. If he can kill Psycho in fear. So the miss gains the point with Kellogg's nice 2-piece. This is going to be a tough spot for Southern Miss. They 2 has to stay and 2 got to go new. Beans flanking from underneath. Seeing he can clear P4. He does not with Stash being able to kill him, but Stash dies also as well. Russ playing a DJ, making sure P1 is clear, but Ashland has the spawns. This is going to be a tough outing, excuse me, as they go through.
Southern Miss playing crazy right now. They do not want to lose this game.
2 down for Ashland, 3 down for Ashland. Russ is stepping up to the plate with Russ on a 5 streak. They do have cruises, but he doesn't even have a cruise set. What am I talking about? 1 poolside Bean. What a trade from Stash. What another good kill for Southern Miss. Oh my goodness. They are making a last stand. Gotta be able to. Can Stash kill poolside? He does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They are on. 3 players are on a streak right now. They need to make sure they get all the points. They need to make sure they rotate if they want to be able to capitalize on this spree.
Dash on a 5 streak.
If I was Southern Miss, I'll make sure I use my crews in this situation. Kellogg getting killed, but Stash come up to clean up. 10 points is the difference between Ashland and victory. Russ with the 2 kills. 2 up, 2 down for both teams. This is going to be crucial for Southern Miss. Anxiety pushed through. Got the point. He got the trade. Going on poolside. He has to play his life. He has to play his life. Killed by Stash with a cruise. I called it. Fear coming in. Playing from Ducks. 5 points. Southern Miss got to make a last stand comeback. Kellogg died. Wrist died. Stash comes in, but it's too late, and Ashland wins the first game.
Whoa. Oh my.
Woo! Woo!
Holy.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That was a match.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Southern Miss did not go negative. Not a single player went negative.
Oh my goodness. I would say that's good night. I mean, whew, my biggest take, they didn't utilize their kill streaks. Now, I do have to say, those of you who are watching, the kill streaks are a little bit janky. The only one you are allowed to use is the cruise, but I believe 3 of our players had it, and only 1 of them used it. Well, those cruises are so crucial, just trying to clear a point, especially that you're 4 down on a hill. But like you said, Southern Miss, they did not go negative at all. But the only big thing is the hill times. There were so many times that when we looked at the hill, nobody was on it. Nobody was on it. Even scraps, like if you lost the hill and there's at least 10 to like 15 seconds left and no one's on it, my take, just go ahead and get the scrap points, because there was 3 hills where there was at least 10 to 12 seconds, and those 10 to 12 seconds added up to potentially being a match decider.
Yeah.
But wow, what is your take? What did you see that really stands out to you that made
Southern Miss had it down on kills. However, they were playing too scared. No one wanted to jump on that hard point. You know, there were 3 of them, and they had gotten 3 kills, and one was on the hard point, but no one wanted to pressure him at all. Especially whenever the hard point was around Fountain, and Bean was just sitting in that corner. No one wanted to flank, just camping right there. And hey, I mean, it's
playing
hard
his
point.
life.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Southern Miss communicated that, but that was really, really a crucial thing, because that was one of the hills. I believe they got over 50 seconds of hill time on P3 in statue. Like, they were just funneling through it. That's another big thing that I saw. Southern Miss was funneling through too much on that P3 in the beginning of the game that really set the tone, as that Ashland had an 80-point lead at one point, and just really much just had the game in their control. The only way they were losing, they just took the foot off the gas. But really, that big, like, great point. That P3 on statue while Bean was playing there, no one rotated in the backside. No one went behind him on the stairs. They all funneled through, which ultimately was one of the reasons. I wouldn't say that's the main reason. I would say the main reason why Southern Miss wasn't able to is just pretty much lost of hill time. Really, I mean, as you saw on the stats, they went really much positive on all regards with a rush. Pretty much playing the main man, going 15 and what, 18?
18, yeah, I think so.
Really much stepping up, and with Stash at the last point really showing up with Southern Miss last life. If they were to play that throughout the whole match, pretty much. But props to Ashland. They won the gunfights they needed to win the win. And their rotations was really crucial, as they were able to set up and gain those big times in the beginning of the match. Of course, in the later parts, spawnage usually favors one side or other, or both get, screwed over. But nevertheless, that's all in the past, because we have still 4 more matches before anything is decided. Game 1 goes to Ashland, but game 2, who knows? As close as that game was for most viewers who's not really noticing in the COD world, that was a close game. Score doesn't dictate it, but kills does. And if they were able to win gunfights, then in Surge, you don't need to capture a point. You can just win off of kills.
Exactly.
You can plant the bomb if you need to, but who really needs to plant the bomb? They're all dead.
Yeah.
So as we set up for the match, please make sure you people watching right now, make sure you follow our social media handles on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Of course, you're watching on Twitch, but also on YouTube. Being allowed to share this stream, whatever we're doing here, and any updates that we have for the next few days and next weeks. Be able to stop by and say hello, or make sure you give us a like and a follow, just in case there's any other events. But Taco, tell me, what do you know about 6-star search? What is a good tactic we can do here?
Oh my gosh. So obviously, I'd say do a 50-50 split. Maybe if you're pushing one bomb, you send 3 people, but you always want to send someone up through that middle section, just either to hold it down or to chow, because if you don't cover all your spaces in search, you're going to end up in a losing position immediately. And we've seen Southern Miss can win these gunfights. I mean, not a single one of them went negative that game. I think one was 18 and 18.
Oh.
Now, there was a player on Ashland that was 5 and 27. Southern Miss can win search just off of kills. Like, they can, but they're going to have to play their sides really well and win these gunfights. Make sure they're checking their corners too.
That's going to be a crucial thing. Now, what do you say about kill streaks? Are they crucial at this point, or they're not crucial at all?
For search, I would say they're not as crucial as in hardpoint, because you're not trying to clear out a point in search. Maybe if they have bomb planted and they're camping, it could be crucial. But for the most part, we don't really see that.
Oh, really? I think I have a sort of a different take on that. I think kill streaks are like very crucial in search. Not only like if they don't get the bomb down, but being able to see where they are. Where they are, do apologize. Where they are is a big factor.
Yeah.
Any information you have is good information, especially with player locations. Because when you get on that player and he's on that cruise, he can tell you where they're at, pinpoint them, and pretty much just show where they're setting up and being allowed to capitalize on that. As we about to move into the search game, anybody who is watching right now, please comment on what you think the score of this game will be and who will win this round.
I did forget.
Anybody
about
who
that.
gets close enough will get a chance to win something, but it's not going to be provided by me or Taco. So keep that in mind. I guess what's on the line? I'm going to say whoever gets right wins.
My gratitude. They can get my gratitude.
Your attitude.
I feel like, that's
the
worth a lot.
That is reward. That is priceless. But as we are getting ready, make sure you follow, make sure you sub if you want to, but just pretty much support USM Esports, as anything will go a long way as we are starting 6-star Search and Destroy.
Ooh, this should be a close game. Southern should come out on top here. If we're going based off kill stats last game.
Here we go. So the miss is now on the defending side with Ashland picking up bomb. Looks like they're going immediately to A, playing on the bottom steps. We got Stash playing through middle. We got 2 Ashland players playing through P1. Looks like a little split. First blood goes down to Ashland, but Stash is able to get the trade. Not on the player to particularly killed, but player count wise. Kellogg's playing black. He is. Russ with the flank. Oh, he had such a good play. Kellogg got the trade, but he's getting pushed now, and he gets shot. 2v1. Stash being the last one. Can he seize him? He does. Bomb is down. It's a 1v1. Stash got to play his life. He might get chased here. He does get chased. Oh, God, timing. Oh, what a good first round, but a little bit of a fumble there by Russ. He had the play to kill at least 2 of the Ashland players, but a little bit of a tough maneuver.
Wow. That would have been a good play by Russ there. I mean, the quick switch to his pistol did it well.
Stash being able to. So the miss. Defense wasn't as bad, but I would say could have been a little bit better. There's always room for improvements, but nevertheless, we are past that, and now we are on offense. Let's see what Southern Miss do here. Looks like they're going full A rush. 2 players from Ashland are there. One hitting full side on B. One's playing mid. Bean gets the first blood. Now what you like to see was Southern Miss so early in the round, but Stash got the trade. It's a 3v3. Makes sure the miss guy make sure that bottom is checked out and no one is looking bottom. Tunnel vision face down on to you. Stash being able to pick up another kill.
4-1 Stash right now. His KD.
Anxiety does have bomb. They don't necessarily go to A. Ashland does know, so the miss is at A, but they can easily flip it and go outer and hit pull. As we've seen here, 2 Ashland players on B. Pretty much they're going to stick to them, thinking Southern Miss is going to have the bomb. This is a good chance for Southern Miss to plant. And they are. They got to be prepared just in case Ashland. Looks like Bean is flanking backside. Stash is in a good position trying to intercept Bean. And he does. Oh, he doesn't get the kill. It's a 2v1 for Southern Miss. Anxiety got to play his life. You see one on pull. Kills one on pull. He has to play his life. Has to play his life. Bean knows where he is at. Looks like he might chow. A little bit of a ring around the rosy here. Bean and Anxiety. Anxiety has time on his side. And he got the kill. Beautiful stuff.
Gosh.
The patience from both of these players, but Anxiety was able to get the one up just going around the freaking pot plant. Being ultimately, I pretty much, Anxiety was playing the time as he did have bomb down and being needed to defuse the bomb. That's how you play that 1v1 situation. I wouldn't say
Wow.
that's a textbook play, but nevertheless a play to make. And so the Miss now seeing they can defend, as last time they lost on defense.
Southern Miss looking really good right now. Stash is 4-2, Anxiety 2-1.
Well, it's like Southern Miss is doing the same setup as they did last time. 3A, 1 mid. Anxiety pushing through you. Ashland looks like they're potentially might hit a B bomb. We got 3 Southern Miss players on A.
Ooh.
Ah. 2 mid. 2 mid is the call.
Kellogg
see.
and Russ both going for the outside.
We have
flank.
Rush pushing through blue. We have Kellogg pushing through P2. He got 1 dead on hop up. Ashland was able to get the bomb down to 2v3 for this life. As we have Stash playing through white, and we have Kellogg playing through. Stash get the kill on DJ. Kellogg gets killed on pull steps. 22 seconds. Doesn't have to really rush to get the win here. Just have to start picking out lives, and he does. That's 1. 13 seconds. Now he has to kick it up. It's 10 seconds to defuse the bomb. Doesn't see, doesn't check the corner, and what a hiding spot for Ashland. Way to play their
Man.
life. Way to play bomb.
Bean was sitting all the way in that corner of pool.
He did. Psycho with a plant play. Some people call it camping. Some people call it playing your life.
It's 7
Hmm? 7.5 seconds defuse. Make sure I got the fact correct. I believe it's 10 seconds to plant the bomb. 10 seconds to plant. 5.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
12 seconds. That's all you need.
Interesting.
13 to be exact.
Stash popping off this game, 6-3.
Let's see what Southern Miss plays here on the offense. Defense has been struggling, but let's see if they can keep up with the offensive winning plays. We have Ashland playing another scattered defensive strat. 1 on B, 2 in middle, and 1 on A. Technically having the 2-3 at A, if you're counting you. Stash playing through. First blood goes, and get out of there. That's what you want to do. You want to kill and get out. Play your life. Ooh, Paradoxon's caught in a bind. Died because of that.
Bean all the way in the back of spawn.
And he fell off the map, but Anxiety was able to get the kill. It's a 3v1 for Southern Miss. With Stash Dine and GJ, they know where Psycho is. They have bomb down, and all they gotta do is just sit and wait. No need to chill, and that's why
Beautiful.
you plant and you sit and wait. You let them come to you. It is a 2-2.
2-2.
Oh, good gracious. What a good offensive play for Southern Miss. Good A push. But their kryptonite so far has been defense, as actually both teams can't really defend at the moment. So it's pretty much looking like whoever can defend is probably most likely going to win.
Now, if it
Yes.
keeps going the way that it is, this game will go to Ashland, right? Since they started off attacking.
You were right. It might go to Ashland. So it's really going to depend on who's going to defend, who's going to be best at defense. As Ashland had a full out B rush scattered. But so far, it looks like they're going to go A with 3 playing in mid. Russ gets the first blood. That's crucial. Anxiety gets traded. But they know there's looking like a good... Oh, Fear wrapping around, being able to kill Russ. The middle was left wide open by Southern Miss, but Stash was there to get the trade. Kellogg killing somebody up top, potentially trying to kill somebody. But Southern Miss, but right now for Southern Miss, A-bomb is cleared. It's going to be a bit of a trouble. Psycho playing up top on mid. Bean has yet to plant the bomb, just making sure, and as I say that, he is playing the bomb.
All right.
Oh, playing the heady. It is a 2v1 with Stash being left alive. Now, my early days of playing with the academy team, Stash was really good at these type of situations. So my expectation is a little high, but Ashland is playing out of their minds.
He's gonna
22
have to do
seconds.
something.
Needs 7 to defuse.
It's not no.
Let's see what Stash does. Time is slowly ticking away. Slowly ticking away. Oh, he was able to kill Bean, but wasn't able to kill Psycho. Another notch goes to Ashland. And I think my prediction's going with whoever's going to defend first is most likely going to win this match.
I think that's 9-4 for Stash. 9-5. Stash is absolutely destroying this game right now.
Let's see what Southern Miss does. As we look in the stats, it's almost identical across the board. We notice that Anxiety has been the main bomb man, still is. As we pushing through, Southern Miss 2 pushing through mid. Looks like it's going to be a B rush to set the tone, but who's going to get the first blood? You know, I can confidently say whoever gets first blood doesn't mean anything, really.
I think Southern Miss, if they take that first blood, I mean 4v3, you surely have the advantage.
I hope the advantage can go to Southern Miss as 20 seconds has gone across the board and no axe is being played, but throwing stuff at trophy system is the only action we're getting so far. As one is playing through P1, one's on B bomb.
Very
We got Kerlog pushing through outer side and 2 down as Southern Miss.
Ooh.
Stash was able to get Fear. Kerlog was able to get Psycho. 2 back-to-back trades.
Very slow game at the start. Stash 10-5.
Looks like Southern Miss is going to go for a B plan. They do have time, but Stash got to be able to make sure Kerlog is safe and sound, and he does not, being able to capitalize and get picked off. Ashton got the first defense round so far. Southern Miss is on the back foot. 4-2, Ashland.
That is insane. I mean, beautiful plays by both teams. Started off a little slow. You know, not usually what you'd like to see from, especially an offensive team. But, I mean, it is search and destroy. So, you take what you can get.
Southern Miss are down, but not out. Let's see what they can do here. What type of strategy are they going to cook up? What type of defense are they going to play? As last few times, they've been going 3A, 1B, left the middle wide open. As I say that, Russ is playing through mid. Let's see if we can get a pick. That's your main goal. If you want to play mid, get a pick, play your life. Give information to your team, knowing where they are, how many people are there. Looks like Fear is about to do an eagle challenge on Russ. And it's a TK. What a trade.
That is insane. You don't see that every day.
No, what a nade by Psycho, but utterly does not mean anything. This is a 3v3. Excited playing through stairs. I believe he sees Bean in the statue. He does. Playing your life. Let's see if Kerlog's going to jump up and try to kill him behind. And he does.
What a
Bomb
call
is
out
down
right
on Hey. Anxiety looking behind, but wasn't able to look fast enough. Kellogg playing underneath. Get the
Beautiful kills
trade.
by Kellogg.
It's a 2v1.
It's looking great from Southern right now.
Psycho sees Kellogg. But I don't think they know Psycho doesn't have the bomb.
They know
See
where
his
Psycho
Stash.
is.
Oh, Stash is playing that.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
Beautiful plays
A
right there from
defense
Southern.
round. It is shaping up,
Oh my
people. Southern Miss was able to get one back from Ashland.
That was great call-outs from Southern. They both planted right where they thought he was going to come up. And, I mean, hey.
Psycho got caught in no man's land as playing on that bottom outer. I believe that is the call out. Absolutely can't really do anything as both of them was watching the entrance.
I mean, beautiful plays. 11-6 Stash, 5-5 Kellogg's, 4-5 Anxiety, and Rustic is 2-6.
Now let's see what Southern Miss does on offense. Last time, oh, we got Stash taking the bomb. Looks like they're gonna do a full B push, but we have two Ashland players playing through mid. One's on the hop up.
Psycho sitting at that
Looks
top
like
edge.
Anxiety spotted him playing his life. Russ is taking a peek. Anxiety, both of them are playing games with Psycho, but Fear is going through, pushing back. This is going to be crucial for Fear as he gets one, gets two.
Double kill.
What a push, but he was unable to get the third. And Stash was able to kill. Oh,
What
great
a kill.
3v1, 2v1. I do apologize for the miss. Comms. So the miss being able to play aggressively.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 3-piece.
Tying up that game?
Straight up 3-piece. That might have been ace. Was that an ace? Can we get confirmation? Was that an ace? That was insanity. Nope. It was
No, it was
11
not.
and 6. He got a
Not an
3-piece. Kellogg was
Kellogg
the crucial
got that
kill on
other-
Pool, being able to jump and kill him.
Kellogg. with
Wow, that
flick.
escalated. That looked like it was gonna go Ashland's way, but it was then flipped on its head. So the miss is now tied 4-4,
Oh my gosh.
coming out of the grave.
Stash 14 and 6. Stash and Kellogg's have a 4 and 3 streak right now.
Kellogg is 3 away from a cruise, and so is Stash. If Southern Miss is able to capitalize on the cruises, 2 players getting cruised, this is gonna be basically chalk it up,
Yeah.
write it up. But let's see what Southern Miss do on defense. They were able to win 1 round so far as Ashland able to take the first blood. A little knowledge there from Bean throwing that stun. Anxiety gets the trade. It's a 3v3.
Kellogg's
Here
looking
we go.
for this kill on Bean.
Looks like. Ooh. Teeter tottering. Playing with death. Looks like Ashland was trying to go for an A push, but looks like they're going to go back and recuperate. Looks like they might rotate to B.
Very
Sash
quiet
playing in that
game so
plant position that Psycho showed him the first go around. Can't be mad about it. Oh, caught timing right there, maybe? Oh. It was his position, but was it worth it? And it was worth it as he was able to get the kill on MMS. Oh, caught timing. Fear come up on hop up. There's 26 seconds left. Ashland. Oh.
2v2
Anxiety about to have to
yet
play. Can he
again.
get the kill. Looks like they're about to sandwich them. He got one. Going out. Time is on their side.
my God.
Able to get the
Southern
defensive
Miss.
round.
Yeah.
Good rotations. Ashland wasn't able to make a decision, learn not to plant the bomb. They did have time to plant. But what were they doing?
Southern Miss had the pinch right there from both of them.
They had Southern Miss on the back foot. Literally had them on the back foot. One
Match
more.
point.
One more for game 2.
Southern Miss looking really good. these
Ashland
last
needs
few
2 to
games.
win, but Southern Miss need 1. Kellogg is 2 away from a cruise, but it looks like we might not make it there.
Not
What?
if they win this.
Let's see what Southern Miss can pull off on offense. And like I said, defense is going to be crucial for this match at the beginning of the rounds. No one was able to defend. But finally, they picked it up.
That was 3 straight wins for Southern Miss right there.
Indeed. Looks like they're going for a push.
Bean sitting in that back area yet
We
again.
got 2 in U, 1 in hop up, and 1 back A. So the miss is all cluster up, playing bottom stairs on A. You gotta make sure the flank, as Bean has been precarious.
Very calm game right here.
Russ, he sees them in U. He makes the call out. Kellogg's pushing down. We got 43 seconds. Who's gonna get the first kill? Whoever gets the first blood is gonna knock off everything here. Bean was able to play back and get Kellogg on the hop up. 30 seconds left. Anxiety tried to get Fear to bait. Russ also 20 seconds going down. Russ sees Bean.
A little trade right there.
It's a 2v3. Oh, they
Oh,
double
a
chowed
double kill?
you.
Ooh.
Double chowed in you. Desperate maneuvers. Southern Miss there. I would say they played too close up. They just condensed and just hyper fixated on A. They didn't even give B a second chance to try to rotate.
Easy little lineup right there.
That was very questionable maneuvers from Southern Miss as Ashland now. Both teams, round 11, search and destroy. This is the stuff you usually see in CDL, but we're going to get it here this week. Southern Miss versus Ashland University. As Southern Miss is on defense, they won 2 defensive rounds out of the last 4 rounds. Southern Miss has a little momentum on defense. Let's see what Ashland can cook up, and let's see what Southern Miss can do to stop this?
15
Let's
and
see.
8 Stash.
Oh, first blood goes down, but they know they're in you. Looks like Ashland is going for a plant. Anxiety pushing through bottom. Kellogg is fighting through back spawns. Stash is playing through the heady.
Bean
Looks
is
like
going
Bean is
for that.
going for the bomb. Kellogg goes down. Not looking good for Southern Miss. Definitely not looking good for Southern Miss, but Stash got one. Needs 3 more. He has 40 seconds. Can he do it? Bomb is planted as well.
Oh.
Unfortunate for Southern Miss. Great effort.
Oh my God.
Great effort for Southern Miss. That one was a little bit of a heartbreak for Southern Miss as they were 1 away from victory. But that was a tough sighting to see. Ashland wins round 2, close, 1 game closer to winning the series.
Stash going 16 and 9.
16 and 9.
Rustic not with a very good game. 2 and 10. Rustic was the first one gone in all of those games.
I would say a majority of those is probably mostly COD timing, but like I said, the big matches, Southern Miss, just the first go around, their defensive setup was very questionable as there was 2 times that Ashland was able to get mid control, and mid control on search and destroy is very crucial. You want to be able to have that because if they gain mid map control, they can go anywhere they go. They can go anywhere. They can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But fair play to Ashland as they were down 2 rounds to loss, but they were able to come back up, got a good offensive round, got a good defensive round. But nevertheless, they are 1 win away. What can we say for Southern Miss right now? What can they tell each other right now? How to win this control and fight back to win the series?
They're gonna have to play aggressive, you know. I mean, those COD timings were unfortunate, but you're gonna have to play it. It's not search, so you have to play it a little faster to get these points. But once you have the point, I think Southern has the skill level to hold them down and take this win, because it's either this or it's over. And I think they can do this reverse sweep.
That's what we were hoping for. The opportunity for a reverse sweep is up in the air. It's a plate for Southern Miss to take. But nevertheless, Ashland, they're also thinking about the same thing. They don't want to be reverse sweep.
Yeah.
They want to win this game and go home.
I mean,
They want to win this control and go home. They don't want to keep playing. But Southern Miss got to take that drive. They got to take that power and being able to say, this ain't over yet. We're not letting y'all walk out of here with a free win. And so it's going to come down to how well they're going to play this invasion control. Is that what I'm hearing? Invasion control?
invasion control.
The most played map for this game mode. And so far, based on the 2 rounds, we know who has Gunny. I would say the big factor here, but the first game though, Russ went absolutely off. The second game just was not there.
But I mean, Stash and Bean, both games. I mean, neck and neck. Obviously, Stash taking out the competition every time. 16 and 9, I'm pretty sure, is what he was sitting at. Amazing game from him. It's just that, you know, Ashland really played that defense really well. Even on offense, I mean, they were sticking back, holding their headies. They were looking really good. Southern Miss just couldn't, at the end of the day, couldn't handle it.
Indeed. And those of you who are tuning in right now, so Ashland University are currently up 2-0 in the best of 5 match against Southern Miss. They are 1 win away from taking away the series, while Southern Miss has a chance to do a reverse sweep. Now, if you're just tuning in, make sure you follow our social media handles. We have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Make sure you follow those just in case you missed out on anything or want to know any available stuff that's going to come out this week. But as of right now, the big thing we're talking about is the potential reverse sweep. Is there a comeback? Is there life in this Southern Miss Call of Duty B team?
No.
That is what we're going to be waiting for. That is what you're going to be watching for. And that right here is gonna determine how my night's gonna shape up. Are we gonna stay here for another hour? Or are we gonna go home with our heads in our hands? Folks, please stay tuned. Grab yourself a Coca-Cola beverage, grab yourself some popcorn, grab anything to hold. Make sure you grab a stress ball if you're ready to throw something across the room. Woo. Do you know any strategies for this control for invasion?
No, I mean, like I said last stream, I am a diehard TDM player who only played for kills.
Alrighty, we're gonna put a pin on that, Taco. For those of you who don't know the strategy for control invasion, if you're on the defense, you cannot let them get A. You cannot let them get that A point, because that 8 point is the favorite side for defense, and you're spawned closest to them. While the B side, it's a little more towards the offensive side, so you can't let them get A off rip. You let them get A off rip, is going to be a harder hill for you to climb. Now on offense, you want to get A first, as I just said. It's a closer one to defense. You get that, you pretty much get B. But like I said, it can really go either way. With this match, for those of you not watching, it's been pretty much a ghoul match. As the first one, Ashland won it via points, but it wasn't an easy fight to get there. So the Miss had a chance to win it, lost it on defense and offense. So this control can either go either way. It really depends on how the first round goes. Who's better on defense? Nobody, really. No one's better on defense. Offense, that's going to be a crucial thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it might translate to control. I really do.
I mean, both teams have shown out. Like, they can do it, especially Southern Miss. I mean, with the comeback on Hardpoint that first match, almost the comeback. And then on Search and Destroy, taking 3 straight games. They have it. They've got the pizzazz.
It looks like Ashland is hosting. It looks like we are about to start. Anybody who is in the Twitch chat right now, make sure you participate in the poll. Will USM wins? This is going to be down to the wire, folks. I might get a little out of my chair.
My hands are already sweating.
This is going to be insane. Anybody in the crowd, please make noise, but not too much noise, as B team are ready with 7 seconds left on the clock. Let's get into this.
I'm scared.
Oh my goodness. I would hope that the stream is able to be watched right now other than our cams.
Need that
as
position.
Anxiety gets first blood, and here we go. Ooh. 3 down for Southern Miss. Not looking good so far, as Ashland able to get all the control on A. Looks like Southern Miss might be cutting their losses. Going through mid is Anxiety trying to make sure they don't lose B off rip, but that is the one thing you don't want to do off rip if you're Southern Miss defending losing A without getting any lives. Now it's not over yet. It's not over yet for Southern Miss. Play smart, play your life, and being able to get trades. As Southern Miss get 2 down.
Ring around the rosy right here from Anxiety, and
he is. Movement is crucial, and he gets the kill.
What a kill.
2 down for Ashland. Southern Miss stay up. Ready. 3 down for Ashland.
Anxiety knows where Bean is, gets that kill.
Southern Miss is going on a rampage. I believe that's 6 down.
Yep.
6 straight kills. Make that 7 straight kills for Southern Miss.
Anxiety
finding
on a 4 streak. Ooh, taken down. Ooh, never mind.
8 down for Ashland. Southern Miss has not died yet. They have found life in this second half of this game. 9 straight deaths for Ashland. 10 straight deaths for Ashland.
And finally, Ashland
Finally
gets the kill.
stop it after losing 10 lives to Southern Miss 1. Southern Miss was able to bounce back.
Southern Miss back on defense again, though, real quick. Ooh.
Tough battle there for Russ. Stash is playing through red. Ashland's going through broken.
Ashland
Let's see what they
pushing
do here.
towards B very
2 players
slowly.
are in broken. Stash showing himself in front of DBD. Kellogg died in Alley.
Ashland taking B.
As he died in dark.
Holding it
Stash
down.
pushing through. Chow through. Got one, but wasn't able to get the other.
Beautiful
Ashland
plays.
has the advantage so far, getting the ticks. Kellogg's pushing through dark. Can he get one? He cannot. Let's see. 3 down. 4 down.
My God.
One more. Stash is playing left. He's contesting. Can he get the kill? He does get
What
the
a kill
clean.
by Stash.
Stash has to be able to play his life in order for Southern Miss to
Oh
get it.
my
Stash
gosh.
is going off. 2 away from a cruise. Cleared the point. Step away.
5
He got 5. He's 11 and
kills
2.
from
Can he be
Stash.
stopped? Secretary of Defense. Looks like your job is in jeopardy with Stash being able to hold Southern Miss live. A little TK, that's not what you want for Ashland. Southern Miss has the live advantage, 5-13. 12 seconds left. What can Ashland do? Stash got the cruise. One more advantage. Can Stash win the kill?
Oh
He
my
does it. He
gosh.
does. 6
Stash
seconds
rolling
going.
this point.
Ashland is throwing everything. Stash is playing. Oh my God. Southern Miss wins it. Stash with an amazing clear. Southern Miss
Oh my
was not.
God.
Oh my goodness gracious. I do apologize for the headphone user. Stash just put on one of the coldest plays that we've seen so far for Southern Miss Academy COD. Going on an 8-kill streak, clearing the point. It wasn't even Ashton that killed him. It was a simple TK that killed him. Southern Miss has to use this momentum to keep on going.
Stash is 14 and 2.
He's 14.
14 and 2.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in, you just missed one of the greatest defensive plays you've seen. Now, if only can Southern Miss, can they capitalize on this momentum that Stash has laid? Anxiety gets the first blood, traded by Bean.
Looks like we have top fear.
It looks like a clean sweep. It is clear for Southern Miss. Clear for Southern Miss. They have to be able to get this point. Kellogg is the last one alive for Southern Miss to get absolutely killed from behind. Good step up now. The big crucial thing, if you can't get A, you can't just throw lives at A. You gotta go over to B and capitalize. Have as much time as you need. Time is crucial for control, as well as getting kills. As Anxiety got the 2-piece. Anxiety making sure.
Looking like they're gonna be taking B. I don't think there's anything Ashland can do about that.
Very closing lives. A minute has
point
gained
secured.
from the match clock. 2 minutes to go. So the Miss is trying to capitalize on the momentum which Stash provided. Little back and forth kill action. Mims playing on top. A little secret spot there. Stash with a long range steady. Excited dies in. Oh, he's going back and forth.
Seems like our stats have broken yet again. No kills are showing up anymore.
Well, we gotta focus on the bottom part. The stats the only stats we need is who's getting ticks and who's alive. That's gonna be a headache for our statisticians back there. Do apologize for him. Prayers in the chats. But nevertheless, let's get back into this. Ashland 2 down to Southern Miss. Make that 1 down. With a minute 10, Southern Miss has to be able to
Stash,
play, make a plan, seeing what they want to do here.
Stash going 16 and 4 right now.
Trades after trades. So the Miss looks a little bit scattered, but they're picking off one by one. Gotta make sure if they know the site is clear on A, they have to push in. They have to push in order to get the control. They got time. Kellogg is playing through point. Someone has to get his backside, and he has to play his life no matter what. Stash unable to hold his own. What a chow from Bean, but Anxiety played a better position. Unfortunate
close.
there. So the Miss was able to get a single tick. That's going to play in the future. They have to go to a round 6, maybe? Maybe first, it's best of 3.
Rustic trying to go for the wall bang right there. Nice little
Stun.
stun.
Sees someone on fire, kills him on fire. There's 2 Ashland players on the point. I don't know what he's doing with the pistol, but clearly he knows
Kellogg
something that we
with the
don't. But
double
Kellogg with a
kill.
2-piece.
Ooh, man.
That is very crucial for the Miss if they want to be able to win this round. Stash gets 1, but wasn't able to get Bean. Stash is playing through fire. He needs to kill Bean in order they want to get a chance. Unfortunate. 10 seconds left.
They're gonna have.
Looks
to
like
make
Ashland's gonna take this by the skin of their teeth. Russ pulls up. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Looks like Ashland's gonna take this round 2. Ooh, it's gonna be the first to win 3, folks. Ooh,
close game there. I mean,
little bit of a, and yeah, close game.
Ash or Stash. I mean, I think he was 18 and I think he's 18 and 6 right now.
A little bit of a slow round, but so the Miss last defensive round shot themselves in the foot, not being able to defend A, but they were able to come back and absolutely put on a clinic.
So
Let's see what Ashland do. They're gonna go for B just to go ahead and capture all the times they need. It looks like they're gonna do that.
Southern Miss is gonna have to take this defense right now. Ashland smart going for B right there.
A cruise is being called by somebody,
I think that's Stash.
and he
Yep.
got one from the cruise. Not a bad cruise.
Like you
Very
said earlier,
personal to
though.
use it very early,
Beautiful. It shows
kill
them
by
the
Russ.
enemy's positions. So
So the Miss is challenging them on B. Anxiety was able to go through. Whoa.
yeah, a lag.
Oh, that is not good. We are experiencing some laggage, but Southern Miss was still able to get the defense. I don't know if that played in Southern Miss' favor, but whether or not, it doesn't matter.
Stash with the double kill. 22 and 6.
Southern Miss has only died twice. Make that 3 times, but Stash was able to come back playing on top of Broken.
Stash playing this
But Southern
really
Miss got to
well.
be remember not to play too far, leaving A for pickings. A is the easy objective to defend if you're if you know what you're doing and not playing too far out. Anxiety cleaning up the mess that they caused. But 4 down for Ashland. Stash is 1 away from another cruise. With 30 seconds left on the time clock, it is 16 to 25 in lives.
25
8
seconds
lives is the difference.
left. Ashland's
They
gonna
know
have
they're gonna be able. Stash gets 1. Stash was unable to get 2. Can Southern Miss stop this B push and clamp down the hatch? Society gets 1. There's 1 more left on for Ashland, but they know.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kellogg's going
wow.
for that. Gets the
He
kill.
does. I think there's 1 more. There is 1 more. It's a 3v2. There's gonna be 1 more. Southern Miss. There's 10 seconds left. But looks like Ashland's about to push through and stop the time and going straight to A. Southern Miss has a live advantage. They don't need to really full out defend on B with 21 to 10, but the ticks are going to be the real thing. Kellogg's pushing in. Gets the cleanup. 3
Beautiful
down.
kills.
Good stuff from Southern Miss. Make it 4. Ashland's not going to be able to win this round 2, and Southern Miss going to take it to the bank. Woo!
Southern Miss looking really strong there.
This is shaping up to be a very interesting stash. Is 26 for 7.
Holy.
Now, Southern Miss can have the same momentum on offense. This game is chalked. We're going
Yeah.
to map 4.
4.
But if they don't know how to defend, which is don't know how to attack, which is a real shocker as they were attacking very well on search. But nevertheless, let's keep going. Anxiety is 1 away from a cruise. I think he already got a cruise. No, that's a UAV. I am blind as a bat. But let's keep going.
Which cannot be used in this game.
It cannot. And God forbid this game gets reset, but let's keep it going. Stash gets the first kill. Second kill, 2 down for Ashland. Southern Miss coming in. Chow, 3 down. Southern Miss looks like they're going to capture A.
Anxiety has
Ashland is
that
on the
cruise
back
now.
foot.
Anxiety with that cruise now is on a 7 streak.
Very crucial. Stash playing through back gas station. No, he pulled up to mid tank. Fear pulling through from Stash, taking the trade. Stash is playing his life, playing what he needs to play.
Stash rotating B right now.
I don't think he's rotating. I think he's just playing around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is 30 and 7.
1 away from the cruise missile.
Stash is playing off his mines.
Holy.
Man, I need a heat check. This is insanity. Stash is playing on top of blue. Ashland, if they want to be able to win this, they got to kill Stash. But it looks like Fear is taking a chance to say, I'm him as well. But they're
Anxiety
unable to
and
kill Anxiety.
Stash.
Stash, making sure we're getting a B. But Ashland is really shooting themselves in the foot, not being able to locate Stash, knowing that he's on blue. Walked in like a bot. What are you looking at, Psycho? It is 18 to 23 in live. So has just now got B. One tick away from winning this. Bean playing in sandbags.
Stash 32-7.
That's going to be insanity. Why is his stats updated while the other teams are not? We don't know. But we're going to keep on going. Stash is playing. We got two Southern Miss players inside their spawns in front of gas. MM is. I'm not even going to attempt to say it. But Anxiety goes through. Get the two kills.
Gosh.
Southern Miss they have to jump on. The more they jump on, the faster they get this point. Anxiety able to kill them. Able to kill Bean. Southern Miss needs to get on the point for this to go. Anxiety doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. And Southern Miss wins it.
With the win.
Wins the control.
Oh my gosh.
Utter insanity. What a wake up for Southern Miss B team. What insanity.
Hey. Reverse sweep.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta look at the stats. Oh, the stats aren't updated.
Hey, 32-8 from Stash though.
32-8. Stash showed out. That is insanity. That man had a total of 3 cruises.
Holy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not locked in right now, what are you doing? We just witnessed an absolute clinic of Southern Miss B team on control. If they can translate this to a map 4, what is map 4?
Map 4 is hardpoint on Rio.
Oh my goodness. If Stash was able to do this on a control invasion, they're going 32-8. I believe Ashland got a lot in stakes. But to change the tone, Southern Miss did lose a hard point. They did lose.
They
and
did.
Stash was not there. Well, he was there, but didn't show up for that game.
Yeah,
But nevertheless, Southern Miss has found life. It is now 2-1. Ashland is one win away from going home with a dub, but Southern Miss found life and being able to say it's not over yet. We are not done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They're going to use this momentum to push them forward these next games. They know they can win. They can feel it.
this is going to be shaping up to be an incredible first game for both of these teams. I don't know if Ashland played last week, but if this is their first game, man, oh man, this is
I mean, beautiful. Just beautiful.
Sorry, I got distracted by chat. We had a little bit of a poll, but for those of you who are still tuned in, thank you. Make sure you share this stream to anybody that you know, your grandma. If she's playing bingo right now, tell her to go home and watch this. We have a chance for this to be a reverse sweep for the USMB team, as the control really much was an insane thing to do. Man, what can we expect for the next game with this momentum Southern Miss has?
Honestly, I think if Stash plays the way that he just played, I don't think Southern Miss is going to have a problem. Him and Anxiety are absolutely shredding every single player on Ashland. I mean, shredding.
I mean, and give credit to Ashland as well. They had Bean and Fear and Psycho, I believe, really much giving Southern Miss a little headache. But I really think what really caused them to lose, they were not able to set up a good defense, or when they did have the advantage, they just folded in attacking.
Yeah.
They were just funneling through with Southern Miss, and especially with this type of playing style, when you have a player as hot as Stash, you have to kill him. You have to give him a heat check. And Ashland was not able to do that. As you can see in the third round, he was just doing whatever he wanted. He was having his way, paving a way for Southern Miss to win that control. But how much can he pave? Because if Ashland able to adjust and stop him, who's going to step up for Southern Miss? It can't just be one player. That man's backpack is not a Gucci bag. So we
I-
gotta be able to make sure Southern Miss has to be able to make sure that they all can carry their own weight. And
I want to see Russ step up.
really?
I would like to see Russ pull the same stats that oh my gosh, I'm forgetting
Stash.
player name. That Stash is pulling right now.
Now-
I think he has so much
He
potential.
did step up on the hard point. Now I would say probably I don't know the stats were correct, but I think Russ did win positive in control. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty much gonna say like if they can get their rotation down, there's no reason they don't win this hard point.
Oh, no.
There's no reason they don't
100%.
win this hard point.
No.
But as we wait to get set up, this is the first game I'm seeing with no breaks. Looks like they are locked in, don't want to do anything different. I might have to get out of this chair and stand up and commentate for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you want to look at any incoming matches like this one right here, make sure you check out our social media handles on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. If you want to rewatch this stream after this, in case you missed it, go check out our Twitch, which you are watching now. But man, we are we are shaping up to be a great story as the first game of the season for our academy team to be a reverse sweep. That's a momentum you want to have.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you are on the Rocket League team.
Yeah.
If you did a reverse sweep in Rocket League, wouldn't that kickstart everything for you?
Dude, my heart would be pumping. You know, if we won, it would be pandemonium. We'd be screaming. We'd probably get a noise complaint. Like, and these guys, they have it in them. Like, this momentum, they're gonna push through. Like,
Let's see. We got a good crowd here in the arena watching our boys in the trenches go in. But nevertheless, we are starting on a Rio hardpoint. Let's see if Southern Miss can capitalize this and make it 2-2. 2 across the board. Oh, round 11, search and destroy. It's going to be crucial. And we got 8 seconds here. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get a Coca-Cola beverage and some popcorn because it ain't over yet. Make sure you share this to everybody. And here we go. Southern Miss got on the other side of the point. Russ goes in to get the first head. You want to be able to make sure you get your flanks. Make sure they do not take bridge. And Southern Miss already make a mistake, leaving bridge wide open. Something Stats was able to see fear there.
they're holding this down. Anxiety and Stash right now, the only ones with kills, playing really well. Ooh, double kill right there from Miss.
This is going to be crucial for the Miss if they're going to be able to break it up. But also, they got to make sure they do got spawns. So that's a crucial thing. Oh, they don't have spawns. Spawns flip. Take everything back. Big thing for Southern Miss. They got to be able to get spawns and rotate. If they're not able to, P1 is a little of a slugfest. So that's not really a big thing you want. It's not really a money hill. With P2, if you get the spawns, this can be potentially be a big money hill for Ashland. So the Miss is currently only got 7 seconds on hardpoint.
Anxiety pushing that middle, trying to find that flank. Ooh, beautiful kills by Russ right there. A little bit of a trade from Bean. Not looking too good for Southern Miss right now. 55-7, but I mean, anything could spell this game right now.
Indeed it can. So the Miss, we got Ashland on fear 5-0 to begin the match. So the Miss is not really rotating well or trying to get spawns. Hardpoint is open.
Anxiety taking Fear down before he can get that cruise
So
missile.
the Miss is not being able to capitalize on anything. Going for him. If I was so the Miss right now, I will scrap P2 and just set up P3 and just trying to get a good fresh start. Just so you have some ground to step a foot on. So far, Ashland is having their way so far, but looks like Stash is having something to say about that, going 4-0. And commentator Curse losing the streak. Kellogg, unfortunate to get the trade.
Miss is 8-2 right now.
He is insane. Can Russ say something? He can. So the Miss got P3. They need to get a full 40 if they want to keep their dog in this fight. We got 3 up top on P1. 1 goes down. Ooh, unable to get 2. 2 down for Southern Miss. Let's see. 1 down. Ah,
Odd timing right there from Russ.
indeed, but 3 down for Ashland. Southern Miss still able to get good foothold. Good chow for Anxiety. Southern Miss has to be able to rotate fully and see if they can get full control of P4. Because they do have spawns for it, so it shouldn't be an issue. They got to do a 2-2 split.
Ooh.
Oh,
Southern
spawns
Miss-
flipped.
Southern Miss told Miss that, sorry, buddy, you're not getting that 2KD.
I don't know, he's not. Anxiety's pushing through backside, but he got targeted. They know he's back there.
Ooh, nice little rotation there. Little juke from
Good
Anxiety.
movement. Oh my
Oh my
goodness. Turn on
gosh.
him. Anxiety has a chance to clear this point. I don't think they're looking. They're not looking. That's 3 down. There's 1 more left. Southern Miss can take this hard point. Bean is playing with his life, but he's unable to play for that one. Spawns flipped. Southern Miss has a good position to come back.
Anxiety on that
And
5
have-
kill streak right now. 11
Oh my
and
goodness.
5.
Southern Miss has found life.
Anxiety's
chance,
giving me
dude.
anxiety.
Southern Miss has a chance to bring it back to within 10 points, maybe even 5. Good kill by Anxiety. He does have the cruise. Good trade by
Stash there
Stash.
for
He's
the
jumping
trade.
on point. Southern Miss has to rotate to P5. Have to rotate to P5 in order to continue this momentum. But looks like Ashland is already set up. 1 playing top bridge and 1 playing bottom. One's playing in between the little pillars.
Southern Miss gonna have to take this point.
1-1, 3 on point. Russ able to kill Bean, get the trade. There's 1 more. Russ wasn't able to get the kills. I wouldn't say missing shots. Sash is on a 5-kill streak as well, but died.
Ooh,
Top bridge. So the miss is now within.
nice little flank there coming
16.
back from Anxiety.
Looks like Ashland was
Did
able to
not
get the good
see
jump.
Psycho.
Psycho's playing back, making sure he gets the back spawns. So the miss gotta be able to kill a top bridge. Ooh, big crucial thing about this map, you get bridge control, you get P5, and you get a good start to P1. 3 down for Southern Miss.
Hey, I mean, Stash and Anxiety. Stash 10 and 5. Anxiety is 13 and 8.
Ooh. Mims almost got turned. But as they're rotating, let's see if Southern Miss can capitalize and get P1. Make sure this game does not go away from him. Being hiding in the planner. Anxiety and kill himself with a grenade. Rush goes through. Man on point. Pushing out. Making sure bridge is clear so they can get that. Can he get the kill?
Miss on another 5 kill streak. Looking to get that cruise missile.
If Southern Miss can get that full 45, they'll be tied with Ashland. This is a good back and forth game. 3 down for Ashland.
Miss
Russ
did
is
end up
2
getting
away
the
from a cruise. Playing that crucial position to make sure bridge is clear, but they also got to make sure they want to push up and flip spawns for P2. Rush gets a kill. Kellogg gets the trade.
Nice flank there from Kellogg.
Anxiety and Kellogg are up for Southern Miss. 2 spawn. They are not focusing on getting the spawn, but 2 down for Southern Miss.
Southern Miss.
Looks like Southern Miss is going the long way to get to P2.
I mean, beautiful plays here from both teams right now. Very close game. Stash 11 and 7. Anxiety is 15 and 11 right now.
2 down for Ashland. There's 1 on point, and that's Bean. Ashland has a pretty good setup here. 1 down. Stash is playing on top of a white van. 3 down for Southern Miss. They got to push here. They wanted something to go. Need to kill Psycho. Psycho got 2 down for Southern Miss, stopping the break. But Stash able to kill him. Stash has to play his live, and he was unable to. Left alone. Being able to kill Anxiety. Good setup for Ashland. Southern Miss is caught on the back foot. They're not going to win off of this, but Southern Miss are in deep trouble.
Southern Miss is going to have to start on that next hard point.
Southern Miss is trying to set up for P3. If they get a full 50 on P3, the game is still in reach. They cannot afford Ashland to get more than 30 points, or this game is going to be chalked up, and we are going home sad. Stash is playing through mid and giving that mid control. We got 2 Southern Miss players on point. This is going to be a crucial hill for Southern Miss in order if they want to keep going and go to a game 5. Being playing on window. Got 1, but Anxiety able to get the trade. He has to play his life in order for Southern Miss. Got to wait for his teammates to spawn up, play his life. One
Stash.
chow through. Exotic gets the kill.
Stash 18 and 9 right now.
Russ is pushing through window. That's gonna be a crucial play. Kill 1 and Eskies is contested. This is the best of both worlds for Southern Miss. 3 down.
They've got this hard point down right now.
They gotta rotate. They have to rotate. They gotta affirm. They have to split here. They can't afford just to put all their eggs in one basket. Kellogg kills 1 off of Nex. Kills 2 off of Nex. There's 2 more, I believe. So the Miss cannot let Ashland set up. And he chows. Unable to. Can Russ get the trade? Russ is fighting somebody on the kill. Let's see what Southern Miss can do. Unfortunate for Southern Miss there. The point is still clear. As long as Ashland not on the point, Southern Miss still has a chance. But like I said earlier, Ashland cannot get more than 30 if Southern Miss want to get a chance to win this game and push it to game 5. Back and forth, the hill is wide open. Southern Miss has to put a foot on it or make sure Ashland doesn't.
Russ.
Unfortunate caught timing there as he was trying to throw the sim, trying to anticipate. Excited, playing through boxes. 2 down. 3 down. Southern Miss got to put a foot on it, but they got to immediately rotate to P5 in order to keep this game going.
Russ trying to rotate, gets shot down. Kellogg's also going to rotate to that P5.
Well, looks like Ashland is putting up a good fight, setting up. We losing points. If Southern Miss can get a good break, they can continue going. Ashland only down. Only need 26 points. 3 down. There's 1 more left on point. They're clear. Southern Miss got to get a good break. Someone got to get on point.
Southern Miss missing these
They have
crucial
to
point
get.
takes.
They have to get this full 40, and then being able.
22 and 11 from Stash, 23 and 14 from Anxiety. Looking very good.
Oh, what a cruise by Miss.
Beautiful.
Anxiety was left.
Miss was holding that cruise the whole game.
15 seconds are what separating from Ashland to victory. No one's on hill. Anxiety can change this. Contesting. He doesn't need to kill him, but he needs to make sure time. 2 on time. 10 seconds left until Ashland wins this game 4, and looks like Ashland might be able to pull this off. So the Miss unable to capitalize, and that is game, folks.
Ooh.
The dream was there, but reality set in.
Holy.
That. Ooh. Unfortunate. Resilient effort from Southern Miss, but Ashland was able to make sure. Good stats there.
I'm tired. That game was tiring.
This is Call of Duty.
Yeah. Holy.
Grade A effort for our Southern Miss team. Grade A effort from Ashland. The reverse sweep was there, but out of reach in the end.
Yeah.
Southern Miss, there's some stuff to clean up, especially on hardpoint, but nevertheless, good showing so far,
Yeah,
especially that control. But got any lasting words to say to the viewers?
As a non-Call of Duty player, amazing showing from both teams. I mean, no one team was better than the other. It was very close. From my point, it was very close all of those games. I mean, really good.
Well, that was an amazing showing. Those for you for staying here and watching, thank you. Please make sure you follow our social media handles, as we do have a YouTube, we have a Twitch. Well, of course, we're streaming on Twitch, a Twitter, and a TikTok. Southern Miss Esports, and that's all you got. My name is Dragon. I'm here with Taco, and thank you for watching. Southern Miss.
To the top.